Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming in.
What's your name?
Thanks. I'm Sarah Joy Richards.
Sarah Joy?
I'm Aaron.
That's
Two-parter.
I like that.
Aaron Paul.
It's a two-parter.
Aaron Paul, also
Yeah.
two-parter. There you go.
Nice to meet you.
Scott M. What about that?
Scott
Can we
N.
just go with that?
Scott N.
Scott M. That's how I roll.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
okay with that.
So you're the director for Need for Speed.
Yes, ma'am.
And you star in it as Toby.
Mm-hmm.
So Scott, my first question for you, you were very
I get
anti.
the first question. You ready?
You get the first one.
Yes.
Just so you know, it's gonna be
It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be how it
awful
is.
Answer.
All right.
Go
Already.
ahead.
I haven't even answered it and it's awful. Go.
So much trouble being caused. All right, so you were very anti-green screen for this film.
Yeah.
How did that really kind of affect the way that you filmed it? Did it cause for a lot of more trickier camera work? Did you really have to get creative?
No, I thought when I went back to the traditional way we made films. When my father started as a stuntman, and I grew up as a stuntman, that's what we did, right? We did everything for real, and it just seems that world has become a lost art form. It's kind of crazy to me. So I'm really just adamant about bringing that kind of style of filmmaking back to the silver screen, and we really wanted to do everything for real again. And I think it's wonderful because I think the audiences are responding to it. They're like, "Oh wow, it's all real." And it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell. I mean, the audience, as movie watchers, we know when we're being lied to, but we just kind of accept it. But this is, that it's actually happening. It's just a crazy ride.
Yeah. How did it? All of the car chases and everything. You had to really kind of get to know the car and really get to learning how to drive one like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Scott said, listen, if you want to do this movie, great, but I'm going to need you.
I didn't say really great.
No,
I said if you want to do this movie, okay.
He sounds mildly happy you did it.
yeah, he's, we're going through a little something right now. But he said, if you want to do this movie.
I actually said fantastic.
Okay, fantastic. But I'm going to need you to learn how to drive these cars. And so that was really the first step, is just to get on the, close course and, sunrise, sunset, just be behind, get some seat time. And
No, I really was looking. I was telling when I talked to Aaron, I said, I'm really looking for the next Steve McQueen. And Steve and Bullitt did most of his driving, and Bud Eakins was a stunt double, but Steve did most of it. And I said, if you're going to do this part, that's what I'm looking to do. I want the actor to drive.
Right.
And I said, it's really important for me that, you're going to have to put the seat time in to really learn camera savvy driving and stunt driving. And in the first half day of the track, I went up to the instructor, who was a friend of mine, and said, hey, Rick, how's he doing? And he said, well, if this acting stuff doesn't work out for him, he could always be a stuntman. And I was like, really? And then I watched him drive, and I was like, it just gave me such relief, because I was just like, I knew I could do the things that we wanted to with the camera and put it in places because Aaron had the talent behind the wheel. Mm-hmm. It was great. Yeah.
thanks, buddy.
But then I had to bring an acting double to do all of that.
Yeah, that was rough.
You worked with what you had, though,
Yeah, So he's gonna be a stuntman for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
the
okay with
interview
that.
where
I'm
we
okay
say
with that.
Aaron Paul is
I'm retired.
and he's a stuntman.
Yeah.
Like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Retired. So, you built this on a video game, and yet it's got such a big story. Toby it's really a redemptive story.
Yeah.
And just how do you get into character? Whenever you approach it, this is on a video game. How did you kind of get into
How
Toby?
did you get into this movie?
Well, let me explain it to you.
Okay.
So, what was so great about
Another good word. I like those big words. Great.
What was so just
No, it's great.
mesmerizing and
Better, even better.
about this film is the game. There is no narrative. So the game, you're just driving fast cars. That's it. And so when they were coming up with this story, they were really working with a blank canvas, and they could put whatever story they wanted, just as long as they were kind of staying true to the game and
Following the format of
following
the
the
game.
format of the game. And using these fast cars, these supercars, and they did that, and they put a really great, fun story.
Like a human story. That was like really important to me because it was like, I personally, even though I came from the stunt world, I only gravitate to really compelling human stories. And that was the thing when I read the script that I gravitated towards the material was like, wow, it surprised me. Because I was like, there's a great story here, because you wouldn't expect that. And I think like that's for the audiences that watch this movie, it's unexpected. Like for some reason you see a car movie and you think, oh, it's just gonna be a bunch of loud noise.
Right, yeah.
But all of a sudden you realize, wow, there's a great story here.
And we do have a lot of loud noise, but there is a great
Yeah.
story, yeah.
Well done, both of you. Amazing film.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Scott,
much.
Aaron, thank you both for talking with GSTV.
Awesome.
And March 14th, Need for Speed Races in theaters.
I spent 2 years thinking about one moment. He set me up. In our world, you always go back. He just left him there. That's what I can't forgive.
That's my boy. Yo, T, I'm really happy you're home.
Boys, we missed you, brother.
It's time to celebrate.
Call up some females. Do you know any pretty ones?
You like your mama?
What are you thinking, Toby?
This could put him away for life. It's time we make him pay. But first, we're gonna need a fast car.
Y'all ready?
We're doing this.
Racing is an art.
Revenge will surely come.
But racing with passion, that's high art. And I think that's Toby Marshall driving the chariot of the gods.
I'm willing to give $6 million to anyone who puts a stop to him.
We'll settle this behind the wheel. I can feel love, vengeance, motor oil all swirling together.
There's an APB out for your arrest in 10 states. Maybe we should rethink the plan.
I'm never gonna stop.
You are out of your mind. I love it.